If you have a headache that feels more intense than normal, lasts longer, and comes with other symptoms like nausea or light sensitivity, it might be something more than a typical headache. It could be a migraine. While both headaches and migraines involve head pain, they're not the same thing. What's the difference between migraines and headaches? At a glance, a headache might just seem like a migraine's milder cousin, but the two actually come from very different mechanisms within the brain. A headache is a general term. It refers to pain in the head, neck, or scalp area. Headaches can be mild to severe and can last anywhere from a few minutes to a few hours. Headaches can be triggered by stress, dehydration, muscle tension, sinus pressure, or lack of sleep. Often, people with headaches are able to find relief with over-the-counter pain relievers. Migraines, on the other hand, are an often chronic neurological condition. They don't just involve head pain, they also include symptoms like nausea, vomiting, light and sound sensitivity, and visual disturbances called auras. Migraines are usually more intense and longer lasting than standard headaches, and can seriously interfere with daily functioning. These are some of the most common types of headaches. Tension headaches. These are the most common type of headache and feel like a dull, aching pressure on both sides of the head or around the forehead. They can last from 30 minutes to several hours and are often triggered by stress, anxiety, or muscle tension. People who have tension headaches can also experience tightness in the neck and shoulders. Cluster headaches. These are less common than tension headaches, but still incredibly painful. They occur in cyclical patterns or clusters, often striking around the same time each day for weeks or even months. The pain associated with cluster headaches is sharp and stabbing, and is often felt around one eye. The pain may be accompanied by redness, tearing, or nasal congestion on the affected side. Sinus headaches. Caused by inflammation in the sinus cavities. These headaches often occur with a sinus infection. They bring pressure and pain in the forehead, cheeks, and around the nose. You might also notice a feeling of fullness in your face, as well as congestion and/or a fever. Exertion headaches. These types of headaches occur after intense physical activity, like running or working out. While exertion headaches can be intense, they're typically short-lived. Caffeine-related headaches. Consuming too much caffeine or suddenly cutting caffeine out altogether can lead to headaches. Caffeine headaches are typically dull and throbbing, and may show up behind the eyes or at the temples. Recognizing migraine symptoms and phases. Migraines are more than just headaches. They come in phases and affect many systems in the body. Migraine phases typically include prodrome stage. This can start a day or two before the migraine hits. You might feel unusually tired, irritable, or crave certain foods. This is the headache phase, and can last from a few hours to several days. The pain is often on one side of the head and may pulse or throb. You might also experience nausea, vomiting, sensitivity to light, sound, and even smells. Movement tends to make the pain worse, and lying down in a dark, quiet room may be the only relief. Postdrome. As the migraine pain fades, many people go through a recovery phase, which may include fatigue, confusion, moodiness, dizziness, or generally feeling unwell. It can take a day or more to get back to normal. Common migraine triggers include hormonal changes. Many people experience hormones related to hormonal changes, such as those experienced during the menstrual cycle, pregnancy, or menopause. Diet. Certain foods and drinks like aged cheese, processed meats, red wine, or artificial sweeteners can set off a migraine. Sleep. Too much or too little sleep, an irregular sleep schedule, or poor sleep quality may trigger migraines for some people. Stress. Emotional stress, or even the letdown period following high levels of stress, can be a major migraine trigger. Sensory overload. Bright lights, loud sounds, and strong smells can all set off migraines. Weather changes. Barometric pressure changes before a storm. Heat waves, and even high humidity can all influence migraine activity. Migraine tips. If you're dealing with migraines, there's no single fix, but small changes can make a big difference. Tracking when your migraines occur, what you ate, how you slept, and how stressed you felt can help identify patterns and triggers. Stick to a routine. Aim for consistency in sleep, meals, hydration, and physical activity. If this migraine rundown had you going, "Wait, that's me," then smash that follow and join the crew that's figuring this stuff out, one headache at a time.